Hey everyone, Skylands here, bringing you another video review. Today we're going to be doing Buffy Season 8 comic, issue number 10, Anywhere But Here, or there, or up there, or down. Anyways, beautiful comic cover. Great representation of Buffy and Willow. Very good. Confusing comic. First time you read it twice, maybe even 3 times if you choose to, before you get it down. It can be confusing at first. So let's get into the pages, shall we? Things start off with Buffy and Willow flying. And flying. They're heading somewhere. And then they kind of cut you off. And then it cuts to Dawn and Xander. And they're talking. And Xander got Dawn some clothes. Willow magically enhanced the clothes. Basically dialogue between those two groups. Willow and Buffy, Xander and Dawn. So Buffy and Willow go to this kind of fortress, not fortress-like area, but it's like a sanctuary area in a cottage, and they're met by a woman named Robin. Robin's the guardian there, and she tells them, don't use any magic whatsoever down there or it's going to blow up. I'm not sure why they're there. Maybe they're trying to get answers. What I'm telling you now is this issue is to wrap up any few loose ends and basically just to answer some questions that I've been burning ever since issue 1. So they go down there, blah, blah, blah. They meet up with the demon. And let me just... they meet up with the demon. The demon basically shows them what they've been up to and their quote-unquote evils and bad stuff. Buffy's is, it shows her getting a little bit more corrupt, and it explains why the government may fear her, or one of the reasons. And one is because she's stealing from Swiss banks. A harmless crime, she says, but that's how she gets her money to, what's it called? That's how she gets her money to finance her slaying organization. And Willow's, I don't quite understand, but I think that's when, I don't know, stuff. Mermaid chick. Whatever, and then Xander and Dawn's dialogue is mostly determining what happened between Dawn and her boyfriend Kenny. She never actually slept with Kenny. It was actually Nick that she slept with, Kenny's roommate. And basically, when it comes down to it, she feels bad that she slept with Nick. That's why she couldn't tell Willow, and that's why she couldn't tell anyone else what happened, or the truth. And finally, Xander goes, well, does he smoke? Does he have dirty hair? Does he not care what other people care about? Does he not care what other people think of him? Does he play in the band? And she's like, yes to all of them. And he goes, you just fell victim to being cliche girl, wanting the bad boy. And he's like, did Buffy ever tell you who she slept with first in college? She goes, who, Riley? And she says, you wish. So, she just didn't want Willow or anyone else to know about that. So that kind of wraps things up with Dawn, and that explains things with Dawn. With Buffy and Willow, the real thing is, it shows the future of Buffy being betrayed. She gets betrayed by someone close to her, and she asked Willow if it was her, and Willow said, no, I didn't betray you any more than I did. And Willow, that's basically saying that when Buffy died in season 5, she and Tara was happy. They mourned, they were upset, obviously, but they could have moved away with Dawn, raised her, and been happy. Of course, she brought Buffy back. And by bringing Buffy back, she chose Buffy over Tara, and thus Tara took the bullet, in her own mindset, of course. And she's keeping Kennedy away because she doesn't want the same to happen. She feels, though, because she chose Buffy and Buffy's crusade for justice, that Tara died, and she feels if she has Kennedy near Buffy at all, Kennedy will die too. And she says she just, she feels as though she betrays Buffy. Oh no, she's betrayed Tara by choosing Buffy. And of course, both of them are upset about that. So they get pissed off and they kill the demon, and they use magic to kill the demon, and the whole area blows up, and they go outside, and Robin's happy because now she gets some time off before she's forced to do her work again. And it basically ends there. Again, kind of a confusing comic. You definitely have to read it a few times over. Art is pretty good. Art's been pretty consistent throughout the Buffy issues. Of course, there are a few pictures where, Dawn just doesn't look like Dawn at all. But with that said, not the best Buffy comic. However, it does answer questions that we need. I think it's just the fact that, they transitioned the Dawn and Xander dialogue right into the Buffy and Willow dialogue. Like, Willow and Buffy will finish Xander and Dawn's sentence, and vice versa. That can be just confusing at times. Of course, if you reread everything again, stuff makes more sense. So, just go into this warned. It can be difficult. With that said, Skylinks saying peace out for now.